Good morning, YouTube. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to just show you what I do on a Sunday. Okay, so first thing I've got to do is I've got to take my weight and I've got to go and take my progress photos. Let's just quickly go and do that. Okay, so first thing I do is I grab my scales and I jump onto my scales. Okay, so I do this in a fasted state, okay, where I've had no water, I've had nothing to eat. Okay, I've just got myself out of bed. Okay, I've been to the toilet, so everything is completely clear now. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump on the scales. I'm going to take my weight, and then I've got to log it in for my coach. Okay, so I'm just going to jump on the scales, like so, and we're at 74.3. Okay, so I've dropped again down in a weight. Okay, so the second thing that I now have to do is I've got the camera just set just there. I now have to take the progress photos for him. Okay, so then I can just send them over for him. Okay, so I have to take a front shot, a side shot, and a back shot. Okay, so I'll be taking let's just do it now. Let's push that timer on. So there's your front shot, and okay, so I've done the front shot. So now all I've got to do is do that one. And now we're going to do a side shot for him. Okay, so I always take a side shot as well. There you go. And then push that again. And then this is the one I'm working on at the minute, is my back. Okay, so I've just got to take the back shot for him. 3. There you go. Okay, so that's what I have to do. I now have to send them over to him. Okay, so now what we're going to do is head to the kitchen. I'm going to show you what else I do. Okay, so once I've taken my progress photos and I've taken my weight down, okay, I've got this, I stick this in the fridge every single night so it comes out nice and cold. Okay, all it is just clear water. Okay, so because you're dehydrated in the morning, what I like to do is I fill this up roughly about that 3/4. Okay, so then what I'll do is I'll then grab an electrolyte tablet. Okay, these are 0 sugar ones, and then what I'll do is I will stick the electrolyte tablet in there. Okay, and then I'll let that dissolve. While that's dissolving, I'll drink the rest of this. Okay, because you get dehydrated in the night. Okay, you lose a lot of water, you lose a lot of lose a lot of electrolytes as well. Okay, so it's always best to fill your body back up with the electrolytes. So what I try and do before I have my coffee, first thing is I like to fill this up first, have my electrolytes first, drink that, and then we go and get the coffee. Okay, so that's all done. So what I'm going to do, I still have to be really quiet because the kids are in bed at the moment. Okay, so what I've got now is I've just got my coffee, going from my Costa coffee, going into my flask. Okay, what I'm now going to do is before I eat my breakfast, I like to go for a walk. Some people can eat breakfast first thing in the morning, some people can't. Okay, I can't. I like to go for a little bit of a walk in the morning just to get the blood flowing as well. Okay, so what we do is put the dog on the lead and we'll go for a walk. Okay, so like I said, I like to take the dog for a walk as soon as I get up. Okay, so we will go out and we'll probably aim for about 5,000-6,000 steps. I do a nice little route around here. As you can see, this is where we walk. He's got a massive field he can play in at the same time, so I just literally just let him off his lead, just let him run around as well. So then when I get home, I can then give him his biscuits, give him his water and stuff like that, and then I'm going to be obviously having something to eat, and then got to wait 1.5 hours to 2 hours, and then I'll do a couple of chores around the house, and then obviously then I need to head to the gym because I've got a upper body session to do today. Okay, so it's literally everything I've got to do on an upper body session. But I like doing these walks as well. I don't like having my headphones in the morning because I find this is the best time. First thing in the morning, I can concentrate on what I want to do. I can then think about things to film for a YouTube video for a start. I can then think about how I can improve my boot camps as well, how I can help my clients out a little bit more. Okay, so I try and stay off the social medias a little bit first thing in the morning if I can, and then just get everything that I need to get done. Okay, so like now I'm going for a walk. Okay, I've already thought of 2 YouTube videos I can do. So as soon as I get home, I've got a little notepad. What I do is I just write the little notes on the notepad, so then I know I can put these little videos for you together as well, because obviously I'm sharing my life in here as well. I actually enjoy it because it's keeping me accountable for stuff at the same time as well. Right, so we're going to take this dog for a walk. Going to then head home. I'm then going to go and grab some breakfast. Okay, so we're back from the dog walk. So now I'm going to go and grab myself some breakfast. Okay, so I need something with quite a bit of carbs in it. I need something that's going to fill me up as well. So I'll quickly show you what I'm going to have. Right, so we're going to get 100 grams of this stuff here. So I'm going to have 100 of that. Then going to add in a yogurt to add in the extra protein for me. And then we're going to mix my Clear Whey with my creatine, so I have that first thing in the morning. Okay, and there you go. So nice, quick, simple little breakfast as well. So it's got the carbs in here, it's got the fats in here, it's got the protein in here, and then I've got my Clear Whey in here to up my protein intake and make sure I've got my creatine in. So I'm going to eat this, then wait about 90 minutes to 2 hours, and then we will just head down to the gym. I'm going to quickly show you the supplements that I take as well. Okay, so I will be taking a collagen. Okay, as I'm getting older, so obviously it helps me. I've got a multivitamin here, which is for iron as well. Calcium with vitamin D, because I live in the UK and you don't get enough sun in the UK. Got my vitamin C's as well. And then I've got my omega-3 fish oils as well, so be taking one of everything of this. Normally I have a multivitamin as well, but I've run out of the multivitamins as well, so I can't take that one at the minute, so I've got to go and get some more of those. Okay, so I'm heading down to the gym. So here's my water bottle. Okay, so I've got my EAAs in here. I used to take the BCAAs, but my coach said don't bother with those anymore, so just take the EAAs. So that's what I've got in here. Anthony's been very kind and he stopped halfway through and he's managed to give me a lift to the gym. So because I've obviously got to go and hit an upper body session today, and again I'm taking the movements nice and slow. So I'm coming down for 2 seconds, I'm holding, I'm coming back up for 2 seconds. Okay, I'm either going up in the weights or I'm going up in the reps to increase my repetitions at the same time. Anthony's going to go to the gym. Are you going to go to the gym?
I'm going to go to the gym.
Apparently he's going to go to the gym today. What are you training today?
I'm going to take it easy because yesterday I passed out.
Yesterday this guy passed out, so he's going to be taking it easy because I've told him to slow his workouts down a little bit now. Okay, so I'm going to try and get some footage for you inside the gym.
Wherever we go, we'll always know. From the highest mountain to the bottom of the ocean, yeah. Our song is running like a river. Let the current take us there. We've got the melody to set us free, singing destiny. We've got the melody to set us free, singing destiny.
Okay, so gym workout was all done. Definitely getting stronger in a lot of the reps. I'm either going up in the weight. If I'm not going up in the weight, I'm increasing the amount of reps that I'm doing. Again, I'm doing it all slow, controlled, using the tempos as much as possible as well, all the way through it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go home, get a few more steps in, obviously, go home, and then I'm gonna clean up and everything, and then I'm gonna talk to you about a little bit about why I weigh myself every single day. Okay, so a really quick one, why I weigh myself every day, because I always have people coming up to me all the time, why are you weighing yourself every single day? So basically every single morning I will get on the scales where I'm on a fasted state, where I've got nothing in my system. Okay, so I would have gone to the toilet and everything before I jumped onto the scales. This is where Slimming World go completely wrong, and they've really just got not a clue. Okay, they get you to weigh in the afternoon where you could have eaten something. There's no way you would have digested stuff like that. So the best job is to actually weigh yourself first thing in the morning, because you're going to get more of an accurate reading. Okay, so what I do is I weigh myself every single day, and then I got a little tracker and I keep a track of it as well, and then I will take the weekly average. Okay, so I will then take my lowest weight on the weekly average, and then that is what I will be weighing in at. Because when you're weighing yourself every single day, okay, there's the top of it. Okay, you're not going to expect weight loss to come straight down like that. Okay, it is going to come down and it's going to drop and it's going to come down, and then it might go up then it might come down again, then it might come up again, then it might come down again, up again, down again, up and down again, okay? So you don't need to worry about that because you're going to get little spikes, okay? Not only that, you can then learn as well as you go along, okay? Because it's down to lack of sleep, it's down to digestion, it's down to a woman's cycle. There's so many different factors that it's all down to as well. It's like throwing a ball down the stairs, okay? It's going to bounce, isn't it, okay? It's not just going to go flying straight the way down, okay? This ball will literally bounce down each step, okay? So as you see the ball going down, bouncing, and that is exactly how weight loss is going to work. I call it the roller coaster effect because I think it's quite cool, especially when you've got a graph at the end of it as well, and you can see the graph, and you can just see it like that all the way down, okay? Also, I'm tracking my foods with my Fitness Pal, okay? Now, the reason my coach does not give me a meal plan, because he's the same as me, doesn't agree in doing people a meal plan, okay? Because at the end of the day, when you leave that coach and you go off and do it by yourself, you are going to be completely stuck, okay? But if you learn to do it from my Fitness Pal, you learn about the proteins, you learn about the carbs, you learn about the fats, you learn about the fibre, you learn about the sugars, okay? You then learn as you go along. So then when you finally do, say you're with your coach for a year, and then you go, okay, I'm going to try and do it by myself for a little while. Then you just go along, and you should be able to go, right, I can quite comfortably do this. I can just bring myself into a lean bulk, I can bring myself into a maintenance, I'll be able to bring myself into a fat loss stage as well. Not only that, when I'm going out to restaurants, I can just literally stand there and I can eyeball it as well, and I can just go, right, that's how much protein I've got on my plate, there's my carbs, there's my fats, okay? And I'll be able to eyeball stuff like that. So that's why we track with my Fitness Pal, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some dinner quickly, and then I'm going to go for my final walk where we will close. Okay, so dinner has been done, and now I'm just going for my final walk because I've had all my calories for today. Everything's been tracked onto my Fitness Pal. You know what I'm eating because I've done full days of eating. If you want to see to do any more full days of eating though, just leave it in the comment section for me underneath. But you all know what I'm like. As soon as I had a meal, I like to set a timer for about 15 to maybe 20 minutes and just go for a little bit of a walk. This is the evening, so this is my last meal, so I'll probably go for about a 30-minute walk as well because I've got the dog somewhere. There he is, he's down there. So I'll take the dog for a little bit of a walk. He's at the minute, we're just in the local park just so he can go and do his business and everything. But yeah, this is what I do on a day-to-day basis. So once a week I have to take my photos for my coach. So it's be front, side, and we do back. Every single day I'm taking in my weight as well, and then obviously he will just take in the lowest average weight for me for that week as well. This is why you should always try and do it daily if you can, because you get some people will do it like once a week, and then they'll see the scales go up and they'll be like, oh, I haven't lost any weight. But if you've been doing it every single day, you'll see the fluctuations going down, and you will actually see that you probably have lost weight as well, because you should always also go by the way your clothes are feeling as well. I mean, my clothes, they fit so nice at the minute as well. I'm getting stronger in the gym every single day. I'm either increasing the weights or I'm increasing the reps that I'm doing, keeping the tempos all in there as well. So I'm doing the two down, holding it, and 2 back up as well, just controlling each movement, making sure I squeeze each muscle group as well as soon as I'm finished. And I'm so focused. I go into the gym, I've got my notepad. You can use a mobile phone, but I'd rather just use a notepad because I find it easier. I look at it like a computer game, okay? You're just upgrading your character. So this is me, I'm upgrading me. This is my character, okay? So I'm upgrading my chest, okay? I could be upgrading my back, because you say like tomorrow I've got legs, okay? There might be a machine on there, right? If I'm not gonna put the weights up, I'm gonna go for more reps, okay? So that's me then upgrading myself as well on my legs as well. That's what I like to look at it as, giant computer game for yourself as well. And obviously, we're putting in the cardio as well. I'm using steps for my cardio, so I'm walking around an awful lot at the moment as well. I mean, I'm doing God knows how many steps every single day. Coach has been ever so supportive though as well. He messages me every single day saying how well I'm actually doing as well. He's actually said I'm smashing everything, obviously because we've got the photo shoot coming up in January, so I've got a big photo shoot coming up. Just going to try and get the best shape as I possibly can for that one as well. And then obviously I'm just learning stuff off of him at the same time. The reason why I went and got a coach is because I need to keep myself accountable for it as well. I want to make a better version of myself where I'm running boot camps as well, and I'm like looking after other people. It's nice that someone's actually looking after me as well at the same time. This is even my coach has a coach, okay? His coach has a coach, okay? This is how coaches work, okay? You can all work with each other and you can all help each other out. So like I said, he messages me every single day. It's like, right, let's see if we can get another personal best on your bench. Like today, can you get a personal best on your bench? I did. Instead of doing 8 reps, I didn't put the weight up, but I managed to get 12 reps out. Okay, so I managed to push that extra 4 reps out. Those last 2 reps were really difficult, but obviously we went and we did it, obviously, so as you can see. So yeah, we're gonna just close this video off here, okay, because obviously this guy needs a little bit of a walk, okay? So we're just going to close this video off here so he can go and have a walk, okay? Remember, if you want to see any more footage exactly like this, just leave it in the comment section underneath. Let me know what sort of videos you'd like to see as well on my journey, because I really don't mind filming it, okay? Just let me know what sort of videos you want me to do, and I will see if I can put these sort of videos for you together as well at the same time. I have got a load of recipes coming up for you in December, where I'm going to put a load of my recipes up, but I will announce that when we get to the 1st of December, because I've got something planned all the way up until Christmas anyway for that one. Okay, so remember, if you want to see more footage like this, just make sure you like, you subscribe, you hit that bell button down there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.